Earthbound Fire Emblem crossover confirmed. Wait, can you... Sure didn't pay attention to the crit. Oh well. Yeah, I think we might do this. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna crit. Alright. So let me rescue Lucius. Have him wait here. How much will he do? Let me think this straight. I think I should have like Florina rescue him after the attack, and then probably put her safe, and then alright, you know what? I think we'll have to try. Let's go for it. There we go! That annoying little girl. Nothing but a savage from Sakai. The Kalen throne should be mine. There we go. Only 1 HP. Whoops. You know, I should have finished off with Lynn, but you have to see, well, actually it wouldn't even matter anyways, but the lances have like a better advantage against swords, but oh well, whatever. What matters was that we made it through safe and sound. Wait, no. You know what? Ooh, it's gonna rain again. You know, let me go buy one more fire in advance. Start over OP. Let me buy one more fire for Urk. And then we're just going to yeah, I'm gonna give Niles one more boost of EXP. Lance Reaver. And then we should seize the throne, and that's it. We won! At last, I can see my grandfather. You are Lady Lindis, are you not? Who are you? I am Raisman, the Chancellor of the Kalen royal family. I had received word from Ken and Sane when you first met, but then Lundgren discovered the message and imprisoned me. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to your true home. Thank you. May I see my grandfather now? Yes, of course. Do not be shocked by what you see. Lundgren has been poisoning DeMarcus's meal for some time. His body has been ravaged. He's been bedridden for months. Alright. Who is there? I said no visitors. I will see no one. What are you doing? Leave me to die. Pardon me. My name is... I'm Lindis. Eh? Did you say Lindis? Is that... My father's name was Hassar, chieftain of the Lorca. My mother was Madeline. I was raised on the plains. Could it be? Come here. Let me see your face. Oh, yes. There is no doubt. You are Madeline's true-born. You always used to cry at this point when you were a kid. Grandfather! Lundgren told me that my daughter had died. my hair, and you too. He told me you were dead. Thank you. Thank you for living. Ah, I am blessed. Mother and father were slain last year by brigands. I was the only survivor. I lived on, but... Lindis, please forgive a prideful old man. If I had but accepted your parents' love, there would have been no bandits. We would have lived here together in perfect peace. You had dyed your hair? Grandfather, my parents, my tribe. Our life was one of love and peace. The end was tragic, but up until the attack, we were truly happy. Truly? Madeline have a life of happiness? Knowing that gives me so much joy. Thank you, Lindis. I can die in peace now. No! Grandfather, you mustn't say that. There's no avoiding it, Lindis. I've taken too much poison for far too long. It's too late. Be brave, Grandfather. You will recover. Believe me. On the plains, we say that illness fails in the face of a strong heart. I am with you now. You mustn't give up. You're with me? Yes. We have so much to talk about. Walks to take. Music to listen to on my iPod. Oh wait, this isn't like the modern times. Never mind. There's so much I want to do with you. So much lost time we can recover. That does sound nice. Oh man, human willpower is stronger than poison. Doesn't it? And once you're well, I'll take you to the plains. I'll show you the endless sky, the oceans of grass. I want you to know the lands my mother loved so much. The lands Madeline loved. You're right. I still have quite a bit of living to do. You can do it, Grandfather. Lindis. Lady Lindis, do you honestly plan on remaining here? Tell me truly. Yes, until my grandfather is well. I can't leave him now. I won't. Always in poisons that can't kill you in this game, so... Right. The physician says that Lord Hosson looks like a new man. It's like he was never ill. And it's all thanks to you, milady. Milady? Yes, Grandfather, we must listen to the old One Direction. Oh God, no. He's the only family I have left. I want him to have a long life. Lady Lindis! What is it, Florina? I've been taken into service by House Kaylin. From here on, Lady Lindis, we'll be together always. Really? Oh, that pleased me so, but... Please don't call me Lady Lindis. For you, I'm still just Lynn. My Pegasus and I fly for your house now. I am your servant. There are rules to follow. Florina, next time I fire on a blazing sword, a 10th chapter escort mission to take an old man back to where you started. Oh God. I'm happiest when I'm with you. That's more important than how I address you. Please. I suppose I'll just have to get used to it, right? Very well. I understand. Oh, thank you. I do love you, Lynn. I want to hug you so hard. And I have to tell you a secret. Nah, just kidding. Never mind. Hey, Walgek. Oops, Lady Lindis. Ha ha ha. Oh, Florina. Lady Lindis, I decided to stay too. Will, weren't you planning on returning home? Well, I was, but I've grown quite fond of Lindis' allegiance, you know. I couldn't possibly leave everyone behind. I'll send word to my family regarding my decision. I'm pleased to have you, Will. Thank you. Thank you, milady. Milady? Hey, Perez, you're leaving, aren't you? No? No, I'm not asking you to stay. It's just, I'll miss you. When I found you unconscious on the plains, I had no idea we would be together for so long. You've helped us so much, and I'm sure you've learned all you can from us. You'll do just fine on your own. I have the utmost faith that you'll be a master tactician, Perez. That's from someone who's seen you at work. Am I resetting when someone dies? If someone dies and I find out that they're not going to be too useful later on, I'm probably going to have to move on. Otherwise, if they're really, really useful and then I'll leave it up to you guys if I should reset or not. Unless like Elliewood, Hector, or Lynn dies, then I'm resetting anyways. Well then, take care. I hope I see you again. I'm sure that I will someday. Ship with have ruined this game for me. Only with a shot of grit. Wrong game. Ken, Knight of Lycia. For his bravery and fulfilling his command, Ken is named Knight Commander of Caelin. It is a high honor for one so young, but no one denies his worth. Zane, the insane Knight of Lycia. Zane has earned the honor of being named sub-commander of the Caelin Knights and being insane. Despite his promotion, he still scoffs at authority and woos the village girls. He is much loved by the citizenry. Florina, Pegasus Knight of Aaliyah. Florina has arranged to stay in Caelin. She spends her every waking hour in rigorous training, hoping to become invaluable to Lynn. Her fear of men has lessened, but only slightly. Will, Archer of Foray. With his cheery outlook and his happy-go-lucky demeanor, Will has become quite dear to Marcus Caelin's household. Ket is teaching his manners befitting a sworn man of Castle Caelin. Dorcas, Fighter of Bern. Once Lynn's true heritage is recognized in Caelin, Dorcas returns to his home in Bern. There he cares for his wife and makes a good living as a mercenary fighting the local bandits. Sarah, Cleric of Ostia. Ultimately, Urk succeeds in seeing Sarah safely to Ostia. While her behavior is irritating at best, she is sorely missed. Her acerbic tongue has become legendary. Urk, the Wandering Maid. His contract with Sarah complete, Urk sets off for Etrurio. His time as a mercenary is just part of his training. He is glad to see it end. He has since returned to his mentor. Wrath, the wrath of the Sacred Nomad. In the celebration of following Lynn's return to Caelin, Wrath slips out unseen and unleashes his wrath. Whether he has returned to Sick or has continued work as a mercenary, no one knows. Matthew, the enigmatic thief. Matthew vanishes after the final battle, and his whereabouts remain a mystery. Niles, the mysterious musician. Niles and his sister Ninian take their leave of Castle Caelin after a few days. He may well be traveling the land, mastering his musical skills somewhere. Lucius, the traveling monk. Lucius studies in Caelin for a time, but he departs after receiving summons to another land. He has since been seen traveling with a hard-eyed mercenary. Wallace, the Caelin general. For Wallace, Lynn's struggle only whets his appetite for battle. He sets off in search of a cause worthy of his blade. He lacks any sense of direction, so it may be years before he returns. Apris, the tactician. Apris leaves Lynn to continue his training. He plans on traveling throughout Lycia. Lynn refuses to say goodbye, believing in her heart that she will see him again. Why, Risa, you can just bring out the MOG Haxinator. Lynn, the sword fighter from Sakai. Lynn now lives with her grandfather as Lady Lindis of Castle Caelin. Under her loving care, Lord Halsin recovers, and now the two of them go for many walks in the Caelin Gardens. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sakai. I finished the game. I only finished Lynn's story. Here ends Lynn's story. Would you like to save your progress? Would you like to continue playing? Sitting as a something, put like an S to say, can this text moves any slower? Sure, we'll keep playing. As of chapter 11, Elliewood becomes the story's main character. Apris' role was to be to act as statistician, aiding his group. Help Elliewood to fulfill the chapter goals and fight his way to the end of the game. You'll start your first campaign with Elliewood, then meet his friend Hector the Rector in chapter 12. Spoilers! Nah, just kidding. Never mind. And who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. If any of these three is defeated, your game will be over. In other words, they will die unless you reset. The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated. However, a defeated unit can never take part in combat again, so be careful. 1 year later. Once, Dragon fought mad in a war called the Scoring. Mankind vanquished the dragons thanks to the efforts of 8 heroes. These 8 mighty generals brought peace to Elib. The continent was divided into nations, and the people enjoyed an easy prosperity. The hero Hartmut settled in the east and founded Bern, famed